What is up, everyone? Welcome to the Underdog Sports Podcast. I'm your host, Nolan Ski, and alongside Antonio Fiore, Salestrina. Gentlemen, another week in the books. How are we feeling?
1/3 of the way through the season.
We are one. It's kind of sad when you say it like that. Don't say that.
I'm sorry.
It goes quick.
Yeah, interesting slate last week. How did we feel about it?
Horrid. I don't want to every week.
Me and Sal rode a parlay into the sunset on
It really
Sunday night.
It wasn't too bad either.
No, it started perfectly.
We needed the over in the Cowboys Chargers game, and there were 2 touchdowns in like 5 minutes, and we're like, oh, okay, this is looking good. And then literally no scoring for almost 2 quarters.
Yeah.
They went
Basically.
3 and out
The
probably
game.
8 times in a row.
But no, they would get to midfield, and then they would just be like, oh, punt. It's like,
Yeah.
come on, man. We had CeeDee Lamb touchdown too, so we missed on CeeDee Lamb touchdown in the over, but everything else hit. But it was fun. It's always fun to sweat out a little bets, do you?
Yeah, definitely was fun. I had fun.
What does the Cowboys offense do?
Not much.
They really don't do anything.
Throw 5-yard passes every play.
Are any of their receivers good?
CeeDee Lamb is good. That's it.
Sometimes.
Michael Gallup
I
has
feel like he
bricks.
was really good last year. Like,
Michael Gallup played a horrid game Monday night.
He
Michael
dropped 2
Gallup
touchdowns.
used to be like
Really good.
pretty okay
And
before he got hurt.
pretty okay.
No, he was. Yeah,
He had
No,
a
he was
little bit
fine,
of
yeah.
he had a little bit of spark there. Like
he
for
was
a
a
little bit.
very good number 3.
4.
He used to get big catches against the Giants, and I'd hear that name, and I'm like,
I don't know. They're just not a.
they're just underwhelming.
Yeah, they're just not an impressive team. It's just kind of like they get the job done sometimes.
I heard.
Which is weird because the first 2 or 3 weeks of the season
They
were
looked like the best team.
Well,
they were
right.
the best team ever.
Well, then we learned that they played the worst team ever. Week 1, we didn't know they were going to be the worst team ever.
That's true.
But I guess Dallas's defense is ranked like 12th in the league right now, which is kind of crazy because we were going into this year like thinking of them as a historic potential defense, which I was guilty of saying too. Still very talented, but
I think.
I mean they did lose Diggs, but when was that? Last week?
I mean, is the story more? Yeah. No, that was like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Is
Oh,
the story
well-
more?
What, Mike McCarthy?
No, is the story more like the Cowboys figuring out a way to win, or the Chargers just always chargering and losing that game? Like,
What's weird is that the Chargers, they're kind of like they stay in every single game, and then they always just find a way to fuck it up at the end.
but like Herbert was missing easy throws. Like,
Herbert was missing some key throws, like throws that I've never seen him like miss. Like
I don't
the
know
one
what-
to Keenan Allen in
well,
the end zone.
Yeah,
He like overthrew him by like 4 feet.
his like left middle finger's fractured, so
Yeah.
that's probably got something to do with it. But I mean,
Yeah.
huh?
Keenan Allen?
No,
Justin
Herbert.
Herbert.
Oh.
So like and he doesn't have Mike Williams, and I feel like that offense runs way better when Mike Williams is there. But at the same time, they drafted Quentin Johnson in the first round, and he's done nothing since he's been there. So
True. And this was their first game back with Austin Eckler too.
he didn't look great either. But again, first game back, so he's not going to be like all systems go. But I don't know, that team just has good players everywhere, and they just don't have any cohesion or any sort of like path forward. It's just kind of like, hey, let's go out there and hope we win.
And we've said that about them. They just have no direction. It just looks like they're throwing spaghetti at the wall and seeing what sticks.
You know, the Giants could have drafted Justin Herbert.
Do you want to hold?
Maybe later.
Hey, after last year, people were saying Daniel Jones was better than Justin Herbert.
Which is
I would say that's
blasphemy.
crazy. That's
Yeah.
insane.
Now
I
look where they
was
are.
not guilty of that. No.
No, I don't think any of us were.
So I mean, your team didn't play too bad though. Like it's not like I did.
On defense,
They
Yeah.
could have won that game. They had what?
they definitely could have won that game. There was that.
I mean, Antonio, who's on your offense? And your offensive line
There-
is 5 turnstiles.
It is. It's crazy, and they used 3 picks in the last 4 years.
Evan
on
Neal's
offensive
awful.
linemen in the first round. Like, what are we doing? It's been a project for 10 years.
What's his face got signed and then played like 3 days later? Pugh or something.
Florence Pugh.
the actress.
Justin Pugh.
Justin Pugh.
Dude,
sounds
I was
right.
like, he was on the team in 2016, and
Yeah.
he was the only good offensive lineman. He was their only good offensive lineman for like 3 or 4 years.
Did he
He
just
was
like,
amazing though,
Did he just like put a tack insert down and respawn? Like on
Yeah,
the offensive-
yeah, he did. Yeah.
because he signed with the Cardinals in like 2018 or something like that. He was gone.
I get
And-
like it's an area of trouble drafting for that team, but it's like,
You got to develop. Like,
well, okay, so either
other teams develop and they get their offensive linemen in the freaking second or third round. That they just end up being these gems.
either
You
you
gotta
have
figure
to
it out.
you have to change your line coaching, or
I'm sure that's
or
happened a few
you just
times.
have to sign people. I don't know why you.
I know.
Like,
Well, remember when they signed Nate Solder?
that's fair. That's very fair, actually, because he.
It's like they just come here.
Well, he was really good
and
on the
they turn in-
Patriots.
He was really good in the Patriots. I was excited when they signed him. And
I
he
don't know
was
about
dog
really.
shit.
All right, I don't know about really
He
good
was
on the
fine.
Patriots.
He was
but
good.
He was pretty.
And
good
it was
on
a
the
good.
Patriots.
It was thought to be a good signing for
Yeah.
the Giants in an area in need, and it was just like he went from being like an average to like above average offensive lineman, just sucking,
Yeah.
like as bad as the rest of the guys on there.
I don't know. Your
It
team,
sucks.
your team has more problems just outside of offensive
But
line, but you have to build from the line.
I know.
out, so
Because you like Saquon's great, but how many times do you see him rush for no gain?
every
Or, like,
every play.
Yeah, almost every game you see it multiple times or get tackled for
That
a
was
loss.
happening to Dallas and the Chargers the other night.
When do you see that happen to McCaffrey?
Never.
Never.
He runs for
ne-
8 yards every carry.
It's
I feel like
ridiculous.
they do a good job of mixing it up, like screen game and pitching, and then they're never 100% of the time just directly handing the ball off to him.
It's
And
weird.
then when that happens, like he's so dynamic that like it just messes up the defense because and then they have a good offensive line, so like that always
Right.
frees it up. I feel like
that combination, like Saquon with a combination of a very talented offensive line, has that kind of potential.
yeah, and I feel like in the NFL right now there are either really dog shit offensive lines or good offensive lines. There's no in between
Yeah,
right
that's
now.
how it's been for about 4 years. But
Some of these bad teams have really bad offensive lines, and like their quarterback's just getting squashed.
dude, no, there's like any of the really, really bad teams in the league, none of them have anything really positive on the offensive line.
No, and that's why they're so bad. That's why they can't get anything going.
Did you hear also when like they were introducing the offense on TV the other night?
just off the couch.
Yeah, Justin P was like off the bench or off the couch.
That's good though.
Anything
He's
else
gotta
from
be,
this
like,
week that we wanted to
35.
cover?
I don't know. It was not like uneventful. Like I guess the Jets winning was a huge win for them, obviously. Like
I'd say
Yeah,
it was
whatever.
pretty eventful. I mean, there's no undefeated teams anymore.
and the Browns winning too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jalen Hurts looks weird.
I
He looks a little
think
weird. I wouldn't be worried
That was the
about
worst
it.
game I've seen him play.
I think it was more to do with the fact that he was like almost seeing ghosts and like the pass
Well,
rush.
I don't know.
was
I feel
scaring
like
him.
only one of those picks was like really like
The
his
last
fault.
one,
Yeah,
the
the
third-
last
the
one
third
was
one was
really bad. The
horrendous.
other two, maybe one he was throwing down the field, and one it looked like Devonta Smith like shit his pants.
The
on.
thing that got me with him, it's like if he's on like the Cardinals, like does he look good?
No, he'd be terrible.
I don't think he'd be terrible, but he wouldn't be like really good.
No.
He'd be like a mediocre.
He wouldn't have good stats.
He'd be a
I
mediocre.
do still think he's
player,
very
not
good.
player.
He would maybe
he
be
just
like
had an oopsie game.
Yeah.
Everyone has an oopsie game.
You
No,
know-
no,
Normally
no.
takes
He's still really good. I'm not
he
trying to
normally
take
takes
anything
care of
away
the
from him.
football. Like he would just be like he wouldn't have any picks, but like he wouldn't have any yards. or
I just
touchdowns
would be
either.
interested to see his development in another place. Like I just wonder what it would have looked
I
like.
mean,
wouldn't
you
be
could
as
say the
good.
same thing with Purdy. I've never been like a
Purdy
big-
would not look good on.
Yeah,
another team.
I'm not.
Purdy would be a
I'm not like a
janitor right
big
now if he was
Hurts
somewhere
defender,
else.
but I got to be fair to that when
Yeah.
we look at Brock Purdy's case.
Fair enough.
That's what happens with these teams. Like that's why the number one overall pick never works out. You know what I mean?
What do you mean? Baker Mayfield's one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL.
Dude, it's just like
They looked awful.
they always get put in shit situations and they never have a good environment to develop in.
Yeah, I was smart to not take Tampa Bay. I remember I said like my heart wants to, but I
Like,
mean,
look at Bryce Young, bro. Like he's getting hounded on every single play
yeah,
because their
and
offensive line is
he
so
really
bad.
hasn't like it hasn't been that bad. He doesn't
He's
look
shown good. He's shown
Yeah.
good
like
because he is talented.
he's looked like shit like
Yeah.
at times, but like he's also shown more like flashes of talent than like I would have expected.
Frank Reich and Josh McCown wanted
Just throw
CJ
to-
Stroud.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean I wouldn't doubt that. Like,
And the owner then said, "No, we're taking." Bryce
what an
Young."
idiot!
Yeah.
But I mean, Bryce Young looks good
No,
when
we're
he
gonna
throws
take
to
4'2" Bryce
Yeah,
Young.
he looks good when he throws to Adam Thielen. Thielen is amazing.
He shows flashes, but at the same time, their team is so dog shit, and it's like, what are you supposed to do with that? Like, how are you supposed to develop in
Well,
that
right.
environment? They have pieces of paper protecting him.
I mean, not that Houston had they had a terrible record last year, like just as bad as the Panthers, but we were talking about them probably having a better shot at winning, 6 or 7 games in the Panthers. We were saying the Panthers are going to be terrible.
I thought the Panthers were going to be good, but I said.
Oh. Did you pick them? You picked them in the division.
Yep.
Well, we'll let that slide.
I think.
But the Texans, they haven't done a bad job at, starting
the Texans have. Here's what the Texans have done. They found other good young talent.
Yeah.
That they have started to build something with. Like, they're not just picking the number one quarterback and then going and seeing what happens. Like, they're actually just building a team, and they have D'Amico Ryans there, who he's been pretty good. I mean, he's been doing.
I like him. I think
he's been doing a really good job.
I mean, obviously their defense has taken leaps and bounds forward from last year. So.
Yeah, so I think that's what they needed. They needed a good leap from the.
They've always been good at drafting defense too.
Yeah, they needed a good defensive leap, I think, and that's what's been showing. And then,
well, the fact that they got their quarterback now, it's just okay, now you start, really developing into a team that can do something in a year or two.
Yeah,
it's
you
go out and get someone like an AJ Brown, obviously not AJ Brown exactly, but go get him a really good, talented receiver. Go get him a tight. Well, I just say that Dalton Schultz, but go get him another weapon other than that, maybe a speed guy or something. Then obviously you have D'Amico on the defense coaching them up. They're a team where it's okay, you can see what they're trying to build. Whereas
right.
with our team or with your team, it's what are we doing?
And when you think about it, honestly, they're not that much of a poverty franchise, because if they build a division, a team that could win the division multiple times within a frame of years, it would be the second time they've done that in the last decade, because they did that. It's just the whole Deshaun Watson thing fell apart. But I mean, you had DeAndre Hopkins, J.J. Watt, Will Fuller, and guys like Jadeveon Clowney
and they would always,
but they were all good,
and they would always lose the first round.
They would always lose in the first round.
That
of
was
the playoffs.
a Bill O'Brien mess up, though. I don't know if that was entirely Deshaun Watson, but when Bill O'Brien kind of messed that whole thing up, and then when
they weren't getting far, but they were.
And then when DeAndre Hopkins left, it just kind of fell apart from there.
Mm-hmm.
Julio Jones on the Eagles.
Oh,
I think that was a weird signing, but I'm here for it.
It doesn't matter.
He's gonna play 5 snaps.
It's crazy that he's years removed from being the best receiver in the league, because
Antonio Brown was the best receiver in the league.
Yeah, he was. But 28, the year that they went to the Super Bowl, Julio was the best.
He was the best receiver,
and he was the year after that too. But Antonio was better.
Is he just ring hunting at this point?
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I guess.
I don't blame him.
Well, him and AJ Brown were also teammates in Tennessee too, so they probably
he was teammates with Zacchaeus as well.
Is Tennessee where just elite receivers go to die?
Yeah, that's why DeAndre Hopkins there made no sense.
Yeah, and he he got to kind of pick too.
And now they're talking about trading Derrick Henry.
I'm still so mad that he went to Tennessee. It literally made zero sense.
DeAndre Hopkins.
DeAndre I know. He kind of had a choice between a few teams.
So,
but then
obviously seeing how the Patriots went, the Patriots probably wouldn't have been a good choice either.
But the Giants apparently said no to signing him, and it's why not?
This might be
because he was suspended for.
Yeah, whatever, dude. Look at your receiving core. You're desperate for a number one.
Yeah, he's still one of the best wide receivers in the league.
This might be a waste of conversation, but where does Derrick Henry make sense if dealt?
If dealt, where does Derrick Henry make sense? I think I would be most excited to see him on
the Eagles.
No,
but they already have a good. You know who would trade for him? The Saints or something.
Ew.
Yeah,
it'd have to be a fringe team.
The Bengals.
No, the Chargers.
Yeah,
that makes perfect.
Him
sense.
and Austin Eckler.
That would be beautiful.
That would be ridiculous.
That'd be beautiful.
That would be freaking Tiki Barber and Brandon.
Do you want to know?
I would give
on steroids.
I would give so much if I was the Chargers. Their biggest problem is they cannot run the fucking ball, bro. Every time it's short yardage, they have to throw it because they can't run. They literally cannot run.
Do you know where I would want to see
the Bears?
I hope you love this.
You're gonna say the Patriots.
The Lions.
I do like it.
They have Montgomery's hurt. They have the assets to trade for him.
They love David Montgomery.
But he's hurt now.
No, I know. Because they give him 40 carries a game.
He's not used to that. don't know what happened to Jahmyr Gibbs.
He's actually looked really good. He was hurt last week, but he's actually looked. David Montgomery's looked really good.
He has.
The
yeah.
Rams love trading for players.
I could see them on the Rams. I actually could see that.
I think if Detroit really wants to make a run and they could make a splash for Derrick Henry, why not?
Derrick Henry, David Montgomery, Jahmyr Gibbs backfield, that'd be crazy.
Yo, the Bucks should trade for him.
I could see that one too, actually. Just like Rashad White, like, ugh.
We just start naming every team. Pretty much.
The Dolphins.
I thought about that too.
Nah, he's just way too slow for them.
Yeah. No, they're on high octane cocaine.
That wouldn't have made sense. The Bills?
The Bills would make sense.
Yeah, that would make sense. Like they
haven't really had like that elite running back.
The
No.
Ravens?
The Ravens would make sense.
No,
but
now
he
we
would
are.
go
Yeah,
to the
No, I want to keep going. Someone's
he would
I could see that though.
he would go to the Ravens and tear an ACL though.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's where players go to die.
No, that's where running backs go to die. If you're in the Ravens backfield, you just die.
Yeah, Mark
Yeah.
Ingram. Remember he had like
J.K.
he had an
Dobbins?
Mark Ingram had an amazing year on the Saints, and then he went to the Ravens. It was
Yeah, like we may never see J.K. Dobbins again.
No, he'll come back in like a year and a half and then do it again, and then he's done.
Yeah. All right. Anything else from last week? I think.
I'm good on last week, unless.
Yeah. I say we can move on.
Welcome to week 7, gentlemen.
Week 7 of the NFL.
It's just it's getting late early.
We're in the thick of it.
Thursday night. I don't know about this game.
I'm excited about this game.
yeah.
I don't
We
know
just
why.
we just gotta stop thinking into these Saints games too much and just start picking against
The Saints.
them.
Start picking the Saints. Saints minus 1.5 at home over.
You
unders,
pick against the
48.
Jags every week.
I do.
You have -1.5 on the Saints.
Yeah. What do you have?
I have Jaguars -1.
Ooh.
I have Saints favored as well, but
Oh, I'm faded then.
I'll do a
you're
triple.
fucked.
I'll do a triple check. I'll verify my source. Hold on.
Oh, this has Saints -1 too. I don't know what.
All right, so the Jags also they dropped 40 last week, but none of their players really played that good. ETN had 2 touchdowns, but only 50-something yards. Calvin Ridley did nothing.
Because
Trevor
Trevor Minshew
Lawrence
threw
didn't-
3 picks.
Trevor Lawrence didn't really have great stats. Yeah, no,
Isn't
My
Trevor
boy-
Lawrence possibly not playing this game or no?
Oh, I heard about that.
If it's possibly, I would
Let's
assume he probably
see.
would. If it's fringe,
I love-
Trevor Lawrence iffy for TNF.
Iffy. I love that. Iffy.
Trevor Lawrence
iffy.
gets questionable tag for Thursday. Well,
What happened to him?
Knee. To knee.
Yeah, dude. Who did the Saints lose to last week? The Texans. They scored 10 points. Their offense is terrible. And Derek Carr's looked like shit. He makes one really good throw a game, and that's it.
You hate Derek
So you're
Carr.
taking the Jags.
I used to like him, but I mean, this Saints team just grosses me out so much. I don't know. I'm taking the Jags.
I'm taking the Saints. I think the Jaguars have been on a high recently,
The Saints are the right pick.
and now they're coming back. And I don't know. They're gonna be on the road now after a London
Oh
bout.
Lord, Jameis Winston. Oh no.
Oh, you're right.
No. Who's why did I say Jameis Winston? Who's
'Cause
the
he's the
Jaguars
Saints
back?
backup?
Who's the Jaguars backup?
I don't know.
I don't know why I said Jameis Winston.
You're right.
It's
The
not a-
I have no. I mean, Trevor Lawrence probably plays, but I don't know who the Jags backup is.
The London thing is actually a good point because
Well,
the
we're-
Bills did look like shit this week.
We're a week.
CJ
We're,
Beathard.
oh.
Oh God.
Oh.
Yo, did you see Brian Hoyer played last week?
Yeah.
in the Patriots
That's
game.
terrible.
And they still won.
Yeah,
The Patriots are awful, bro.
Super stinky.
they're tied right now for There's a 3-way tie at the bottom for worst team in the league, and it's Bears, Panthers, and Patriots right
Panthers
now.
don't have a win.
What?
Well, the
Yeah,
Panthers.
they haven't won.
No, they don't do that.
The Panthers.
No, the
they have
Panthers
not
don't.
won.
No, they're
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 unbeaten.
they're
unwinnable.
They're defeated.
Unwinnable. They're defeated.
I'll take.
I'm saying in my eyes, those are the 3 worst.
Can I
teams.
just take the over and not make a pick, or that's not how this works?
I'm excited about overs this week because unders. It was the best
Crushed
week of
last
unders.
week,
Yeah,
yeah.
last week.
I don't. I'll take the Jags. I'll join Antonio. I don't know. I
Fuck
really don't
you.
know. I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah, fuck the Saints, man.
No, fuck Sal.
All right, I'll take the Saints.
Let's go.
Yeah, fuck you, Antonio.
Fuck you,
Fuck
Antonio.
the Jags.
Sunday at 1.
I'm switching.
Are you?
No.
Ooh. Wait,
Bills?
Hold on. Wait, for this game, what do you have the over-under at for that game?
40.
For the Saints and Jags?
Yeah, 40.
Yeah, it says totals below 42 or 30 and 18 on Thursday nights. Since
This
Like
is
over
a
to under.
difficult line.
To the over or the under.
below 42 are
30 and 18
30 and 18
to the over.
under.
Anyways, Buffalo. Thanks for supporting my argument. You didn't. That
Well,
was
I'm
sarcasm.
taking the over.
So your stats are relevant.
I'm just saying, I'm saying like that sucks.
Okay.
But I'm taking the over.
All right.
Next game. Shut up.
Glad we got that
Holy
established.
shit, go ahead.
In the Patriots game?
But no.
Holy shit.
No. Just
Okay,
all right, everyone keep going. Full steam ahead. Buffalo at New England. Buffalo's an 8.5 point favorite in New England. Over unders 41 points. This is actually a New England cover.
I was gonna say it's gonna be rainy too, which makes me think.
I don't want to take it. I think Josh Allen looks bad in this game. Patriots. It probably comes down to the last possession. Patriots cover this game.
I'll bet on this game.
I might bet the
I'll
Patriots
bet
this
Pats
week.
next game.
I hate the Patriots. I might bet the Patriots this week.
I'm going on strike from the Patriots.
You're taking the Bills here?
I'm taking the Bills.
That means
Whoa.
the Patriots are definitely covering.
Yeah.
You're breaking for the that's.
I'm
crazy.
done. I'm done taking them.
All right. I love this.
That means they're going to be like good
You should
now.
probably
so-
bet on them Sunday then.
You should
I
bet on the
probably will.
Bills.
I fade myself a lot.
I love this game. Detroit at Baltimore. Baltimore is a 3-point favorite at home.
Why is Baltimore the right pick?
Over unders 42.5. Baltimore crushes this.
Why
team.
is it 2.5?
I have 3, but did I say 2.5? I meant 3. I have 3. Baltimore crushes.
I don't know
this
why. I
team.
feel like Baltimore wins by more
Jared-
than one score.
Jared
and
Goff,
they shouldn't.
Jared Goff in this stadium, I just can picture it, and he's gonna look so miserable all game. Imagine Jared Goff in the Ravens stadium,
I know, but
but like what?
they.
Yeah, you don't like the Ravens.
They shouldn't. Nah, but they shouldn't crush this
Wow,
team.
and Detroit
either.
is plus money on the money line.
Yeah, they're +3.
Well,
They should be
they're
plus
plus
money.
That's
135 on the
crazy.
money line,
Yeah.
dude. I would hammer Detroit money line.
But yeah, I mean, I said it before you said it. I was like, why are the Ravens the right?
The
pick?
Ravens
And they
are the right pick here, but you're taking Detroit.
yeah,
Good.
I'm not fading myself on that one
You took
on Sunday.
You took the good guys.
I'm gonna hammer Detroit money line.
Cleveland.
A 5-1 team at a 4-2 team. Detroit's better.
Cleveland at Indy. Cleveland is a 2.5 point road favorite after their big win against San Fran. Over unders 40 points. I'm not betting on Gardner Minshew ever again. I'll take Cleveland.
Yeah, I'll take Cleveland. I'm gonna
all
take a
s-
break from the Colts for a little bit.
I'm all set on Gardner Minshew. I'm not putting real dollars anywhere near this game. I don't care. Pulse check on Nolan.
Yeah, I'll take the Browns here. This game sucks. This game is like really ugly.
This just proved who my allegiance was to, because these two teams I pick every week. So I'm definitely more of a Brown supporter than I am a Colts supporter.
I guess that.
well, I mean, if
I don't know how
Anthony
much I've done the
Richardson
Colts this year,
did
but-
he decide to get that surgery?
I don't know. He's out for a while. That's all I know.
Yeah.
Who?
Anthony Richardson. He
I'm
was-
I'm all set with Gardner Minshew. I saw enough of that last week. Atlanta at Tampa Bay. Atlanta is a 2.5 point underdog in Tampa Bay. Over under 37. If we get Taylor Heineke, I'm all in on the Atlanta Falcons, but I don't think that's the case. I think they're
Was Desmond Ritter hurt?
no. He sucks.
He did. He did suck. He did.
He
suck
was
on
so
Sunday.
bad.
Yeah, and Bucks defense has looked pretty nice this year. So
Yeah, I love the Bucks in this spot.
me too.
This is the one. This is the one that Bucks like, and I want the over in this game as
I
well.
think they physically beat this team down.
Yeah,
The Bucks.
Yeah.
I love the Bucks in this game too.
this screams like big Mike Evans game.
Oh,
Like-
he's
like,
gonna ball on
It's
these
like
young
every like
boys.
3 weeks he has like a really big game, and I think like this is his really big game, like 160.
Oh, he wants
2
to school some
touchdowns.
kids for sure.
Yeah.
You fell into the gambler's trap.
What did you
8
use?
receptions. What?
Nolan's falling in the gambler's trap.
Why?
Because one of your parlays only lost by a Mike Evans touchdown, so now you're like,
No, I'm not saying that because that is true, but I'm not saying it because of that.
Wow, Sal, you're so funny.
Will I be betting him anytime touchdown this weekend? Probably.
Yeah, do it.
Hee
Chris Godwin.
He hasn't caught one all year.
Until
He's
next
due.
weekend.
He's due.
Like week 8.
Yeah.
Okay. I remember you said that just now. It's happening.
Yeah, please, please.
Vegas at the Bears.
Ew.
Vegas is a 3-point favorite at the Bears. Over under 37.5.
I like this over too.
No Justin Fields.
Yep.
Well, we
Bears.
know you're taking the Bears because your boyfriend said he likes the Bears.
I'm a Bears guy now.
Why?
Bayesian. However the fuck you say his name. Tyson's the boy. Apparently he said last weekend when they put him in the game, I just saw when Dakota said it. Apparently before he said to the coach, I know the playbooks through and through, call the game like Justin's in the game.
Wow. I mean, I'll take the Bears here as a...
So apparently he is the all-time touchdown leader in college football.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Where did he play in college?
I don't know. What do you say, Seymour State or something?
I don't know. Some dumbass school. I'll take the Bears here, though. I'm fine with taking the Bears. I don't trust Vegas as a road favorite.
Yeah, road favorite is tough. Is Max Crosby going to eat this guy, though?
Maybe.
Shepherd University.
What the fuck? Oh, he's like Division II touchdown leader all time.
He's the best quarterback
in Division
in the
II football
NFL.
ever.
He should be.
Is he the Tom Brady of Division II football?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take the Bears here.
I always hate the Bears.
I just think like home dog is just
This-
against.
Oh,
this team.
dude, this is a game that I pick against both these teams every week.
Yeah.
Also, I pick against the Bears and Raiders every week, but
This is real interesting. Commanders at Giants. Commanders are 2.5-point favorite at the Giants.
NFC East matchup.
see, the Commanders either look pretty formidable or they look like fucking shit.
What is it this week, though?
Giants get a win this week.
Really?
This is the only game I want an under on.
I have to take Washington. Your team sucks. Dude, what is the Washington D-line gonna do against your front? Just eat them?
Tyrod Taylor.
I get. Who's he throwing to? Darren
Tyrod
Waller
Taylor
every
did look
game,
nice,
every
though.
possession. He looked.
He didn't
fine.
look amazing, but like he looked decent.
He looked
He's
fine.
the most underrated quarterback in the NFL
Of all
in the last
time.
8 years.
He's the most misunderstood quarterback
He's
ever.
misunderstood.
Well, that whole thing like with the trainer or whatever that happened, was that in?
They tried to kill him.
Yeah, when?
Oh, yeah, the
What team was that
Chargers?
for?
Yeah,
The
Chargers.
Chargers. Yeah, that's right.
They tried to kill him.
What other team would do that?
Only the Chargers could do that.
Literally, only the Chargers could do that.
They'd be the first team to ever kill a player.
Kill their starting quarterback.
Yeah, I'm gonna take
shit,
the. I'm
that
gonna
wasn't
take the
a cortisone
Commanders.
shot.
I'm gonna take the Commanders here. Like you said, I can't with
I
my
can't-
heart
I
take
can't
the
take the
Giants.
Giants.
Yo, maybe
Even though that was a
Saquon.
miraculous cover against the
Maybe
Chiefs.
Saquon comes back.
Yeah.
Wasn't he back last game?
Oh yeah, he played in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, well, you even mentioned that Saquon played. Anyways, 405.
Darren Waller's poopy, by the way.
He's the worst player in football.
405.
Mm-hmm.
Cardinals
Yeah.
at the Seahawks. Seahawks are a 7.5-point favorite at home. How we feeling about this?
What's the spread minus? What do you have?
7.5.
Okay, yeah, I have that too. Over in this game.
Mm.
Just over in every game.
I like the Cardinals in this game.
That's gross.
I know.
Oh, I was gonna say me too, because these teams always beat each other on the road. I'm not saying the Cardinals are gonna beat this team this year, but they could cover.
They're covering 7.5.
When they play each other, weird shit happens.
I actually love the Cardinals in this game.
Okay, I'll pick them to cover that big ass spread, but I don't think they're gonna win.
24-20? Like,
This might be like a 38-34 type game.
wow.
Seattle loves a good 38 points.
All right. Well, if Seattle covers or if Seattle scores 38 points, they're
Seattle.
covering.
Yeah, why'd you say Seattle like that? You said it like he says it.
I know he went
Seattle.
Seattle.
You tried to say his name.
Seattle.
What did you say though?
It doesn't matter. It literally doesn't.
God damn it, dude.
Rams at home against the Steelers. Rams are -3. Over-under's 44.
These logos look good across from each other.
You know what? You know what I've realized in the lifespan of this podcast? We're just really dumb.
Yeah. You know what's like the worst part about this podcast? The worst.
What?
You could like listen. You don't even need to listen to this podcast. You could like write down Sal, Nolan, Antonio, and like what the games are.
Oh, you know who we're gonna.
You
pick.
know who we're gonna pick.
Yeah.
But I bet you could be right 90% of the time as to just
Who am
we're
I
gonna
picking
pick.
in this game?
Yeah, Pete. No, imagine we had like.
You're taking the Steelers.
No, I was gonna. Take
Yo,
the
there
Rams.
should be like another podcast where they talk about like what like
we're
they
gonna
bet
do?
on what games that we bet on,
It's a podcast analyzing our podcast.
and they all take like they have like a pick 3 of like who they think Antonio's gonna pick and like who
Yeah.
they think.
Listen, we've never claimed to be experts.
No, never.
You're
we
here
know
for the laughs.
But we know what the fuck we're doing.
But if we start pitching really good, then we're experts. That's
Yeah.
the thing.
See, you're here for the laughs and the memes,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's picks to go along with that.
That are usually
Take them
really bad.
take them if you dare.
Yeah, listen, I go.
You don't
about
have to take them.
65% heart, 45% logic, 12% mental.
30% luck.
You know.
10%
That
farts.
Fort Minor song.
And 80% Broncos.
Yes. No,
You're like
100%.
95%
No, he's
Broncos.
100% Broncos.
You are a Bronco.
I bleed orange.
All right, back to the topic at hand.
Yeah, the Rams and Steelers.
You're taking the Rams?
Yeah, I'm taking the Rams. Antonio, tell me why you're taking the Steelers.
No, I actually wasn't going to take the Steelers. I kind of like
There's no way they're 3-2.
the Rams. Oh, the Steelers. Yeah, no, they're not gonna because they'd probably
every year.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I like a little bit of what's going on down in LA. They're at home. I mean, actually, this is pretty much going to be a Steelers home crowd.
This is going to be a Steelers home crowd. I'm taking the Steelers, and I hate it. I hate it.
I don't know. Maybe I'm dumb for taking.
I'm also taking the over again.
God, you're horny.
Yeah.
Who the Rams beat?
Did you make a pick?
He picked the Rams.
Rams?
Rams.
Yeah. I got Rams.
When I first said that game, there was no way I thought I was going to be the only one on the Steelers, but okay.
This is why you can't predict.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Only for some teams.
There.
425 Chargers at Chiefs. Chargers are a 5.5 point dog. Over under 48.
Are the Chiefs gonna like break out?
I
one
always
of these
love
games?
this matchup when these two teams play.
Yeah, it's normally pretty good.
Isn't this just a Chargers win for no reason?
The Chargers are definitely covering this.
Ugh.
If the spread is more than 4.5 for any Chargers game, they cover.
You have to take the Chargers.
You have to.
I think I am.
Even if I would say more than a field goal. If it's more than a field goal, I'm taking the Chargers.
I think I'm taking the Chargers.
They cover. They are in
Reluctantly,
every
but-
single game until the end.
Is there a chance the Chiefs just blow them out and Steely gets fired?
No.
Is that in the cards?
Well,
or
yeah.
not?
I
No.
mean, the Chiefs they're bound to drop 41.
No, I'm not even
weeks,
saying about
right?
like the.
But I
Like-
don't think the Chiefs dropping 40 would cause them to get fired.
No, I don't think so either. But like Mahomes is going to throw 4 touchdowns at some point, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not this game though.
Why not though?
It could happen, but not today.
So you're taking the Chiefs.
I'm going to take the Clippers and just not really think about it.
The Clippers.
Every time I see LAC, dude, that's
All right,
what I think.
I'll take the Lakers.
I think they cover the
How
big
dare
spread.
you compare?
So we're
those
all in the Chargers?
franchises?
Yeah,
Okay,
that's not gonna end well.
over. Oh wait, it's 50.5 though.
I have 48.
I must have old.
Yeah, you have old
These must be
data
from a few days ago.
Yeah. All right, game of the week done.
I was going to say game of the year.
Game of the year probably. Green Bay at Denver.
Yeah.
Green Bay's -1 at Denver.
Super Bowl.
Over under is
This
45.
is Antonio's Super Bowl.
The Antonio Bowl. Antonio, who you got?
I'm taking the Packers.
Wow.
But I'm also taking the Broncos.
Wow.
We're all gonna be winners here. They're gonna have quite a moment after the game.
Can we just bet
Um.
collectively on a tie on this game?
1-5. Jesus.
Let's
Jesus
each throw
H.
5 on the tie on this game.
See, I just don't see the Broncos as a 1-6 team. I really don't.
But they could be.
But they could be. I can see Green Bay as a 3-3 team. This is a tough game to pick, though. It really is.
Packers coming off a bye.
Are they?
Well,
That's not good. You have to.
Yeah.
You have to take Green Bay.
Oh, they just lost. They just lost to the Chiefs last week. The Broncos.
Yeah.
Oh, they're in devastation land, dude. I'm taking the Packers.
Wow.
Who are you taking? You have to take the Broncos.
All right, I'll take the Broncos.
I'm taking the Broncos. I think we're
gonna roll into
I hate that pick, but I'm taking it.
It's just there's no good pick.
No,
can't.
this is the Antonio Bowl, and this is like the Nolan I pick against you every week bowl.
Wow.
I pick against both these teams all the time.
No, you love picking against Denver. I feel like you hate.
No,
Denver.
he hates Green Bay.
Well, I hated
Green
when
Bay.
Aaron Rodgers was there. I picked
Yeah.
against them every week,
All right.
and I usually made money because they suck.
Sunday at 8:20, Eagles at home
Let's go.
against the Dolphins. Finally at a primetime game. Over under 52. That's a hefty one.
The
Over.
Alabama.
The Alabama Bowl.
Alabama Bowl.
Why
is Jalen gonna come back with some fucking revenge and just have his game?
This would be
That's
a good
kinda
spot
what
for
I'm
him to
feeling.
come off that game that he just had and then have an insane game.
Well,
on
also
my
Who's
how
6-1
Also, how Tua
after this
won the
game?
championship that year for
Eagles.
Alabama.
the Eagles are 6-1 after this game. I'm hammering the Eagles. Actually.
Yeah, no, I'm so on the Eagles, and
This
I think
is such
they
an
cover.
Eagles spot, after,
Eagles.
especially coming off that loss.
Well, I also think this defense is good to play Miami too. Like
If they blew the Jets out, I'd be hammering Miami right now.
fair enough. Yeah, I like the Eagles.
I think Tua's gonna get knocked around. I could see him on the ground
I
quite
think
a bit.
you're
this
gonna get
weekend.
knocked up.
Yeah.
Antonio's pregnant, by the way.
Yeah,
Congratulations, everyone at home.
4
Congrats.
months already. Wow.
Wow, you don't look
But
at
it
it
only
all.
happened 3 weeks ago.
If you were to get pregnant, he'd be the type that you wouldn't even know until he's like 8 months pregnant.
No, literally, the baby would be coming out. He'd be like, "Oh, what's going on here?"
Oh. No, I just feel the Eagles feel really comfortable, right?
I love the Eagles in the spot,
But also,
Miami.
even though Tua's a better quarterback than Jalen Hurts,
Interesting take.
I'd much rather have him. But
Okay.
that year, the national championship, Tua brought him back after Jalen Hurts was mediocre and just played so bland, like he did most of the time on Alabama.
Yeah, Jalen Hurts definitely has some.
But then I hated Tua at Alabama after that too. I was like, this kid's not gonna be good.
he had that shoulder issue. We were like, he's not gonna be good.
Yeah.
And then he kind of wasn't good, and now he's insane.
Who Hurts?
No.
Oh, Tua. Yeah.
But yeah, no, Jalen Hurts definitely wants to get one up on Tua.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Tua showed him up in that national
yeah.
championship game.
I like the Eagles here.
Or no, it wasn't. Was it the chip or was it SEC championship?
No, I think it was
national.
the
It was
national
against Georgia.
championship.
It was Georgia. I do remember
Wasn't that the interview when Nick Saban was like,
That was-
I'm not talking about it, so quit asking.
Yeah.
Dude, that was the fucking year that Oklahoma blew the lead against Georgia, right?
Yeah,
Baker was there.
Baker was
That
there.
was an insane college
That was
football playoff.
that was probably the best college football playoff I remember. And Auburn also beat Alabama the regular season that year, and Alabama got in the playoff as a 2-loss team that didn't win the conference, and it was really controversial.
The playoff last year was really good.
Yeah.
The
The
Michigan
national
TCU
championship.
game was nuts. The Ohio State Georgia game was nuts.
Yeah, the championship game was ass, though.
Yeah, but
I hammered TCU, too.
you just saw it and then you said too many points, and then it was like, oh, not even close.
Then
to
it
two.
wasn't too many points.
That's the worst feeling where you get a plus 15 underdog and you're like, that's way too many points, and then it's 14-0 with 4
I
minutes
was
to go
in a
in the first
national
quarter.
championship
Yeah,
game.
dude, I don't mess around with college football. The spreads.
The spreads are
huge.
crazy. Yeah.
No, remember we were at the bar when that other game was at the.
The Georgia game, that was New Year's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were like, he's missing this kick.
He came up for that game-winning catch, and we're like, "This is the most miss I've literally ever."
And it was the
seen.
worst kick ever.
Some people are really good at picking those big spreads in college football, though, and they just
That's right. It was New Year's. I
Well,
forgot.
some people just it's like horse racing. There's college football specialists.
Yeah,
people are
that's
just,
true.
People are like, San Jose State minus 26. Yes.
I don't get how anybody
Utah
could be like.
State.
How could anybody be like a horse racing specialist though? Because
you get people
it's not like these horses race for years and years and years and years.
You would
it's like
be-
five.
you
It's
would
like
be
4 or
the
5
guy.
years.
You
just
get
look at
people
the
named
jockey.
Sal that are just like, oh yeah, this
This
horse.
jockey?
Yeah. No, they
Dude, well,
love the jockey.
I know the. I always like when we picked that one year, when I bet that horse when I was at your house, I was like, Velasquez is a fucking prick, but he's gonna win.
Yeah, I have fun
because
that's
Bob
Baffert's on the
Baffert's
Kentucky Derby,
guy.
so like I can't imagine. Like it's probably so fun.
It's one thing about horse racing, like during the Kentucky Derby or like during like if you go to like Saratoga or whatever. It's another thing to be like race 6. Churchill Downs Tuesday. This horse. It's like what the fuck?
No. When I go to Vegas, dude, and we stay at that hotel, like the Orleans, which is like it's off the strip, so like it's more local people.
Yeah.
When you go to that sports book, and there are just people there
Betting
grinding
horses?
out horse
That's so
bets.
weird.
It's so funny to see, though.
We should go to Saratoga this year, though.
I would.
That would be fun.
I've never been. I would go.
I'm surprised you haven't been.
We would have a fun time.
Yeah, no,
that sounds
good.
like something that he would have done.
You've been?
I went with Robert.
That's
I was
right,
gonna
yeah.
say I thought you went with Robert. That was you.
Yeah, I won't. All right.
Boebert.
All right. Monday night.
Bye guys.
Boebert. Did anyone see that Lauren Boebert video? She looked hot as fuck
Who is
in
that?
that.
Who is
She
that?
looked so good in that video, bro. The Congresswoman.
Oh, I don't know who that is.
She was.
Dude,
she was like giving a handy in the movie theater, bro.
What?
Oh
and she
my.
was getting her. She was like feeling.
Yeah,
up
she was
Roman,
getting
she
like
had her tits
bro. She
and,
looked.
and she was vaping in the movie theater too.
She looked so.
Is she just a gremlin?
She
Who is
got
this?
kicked out of the movie theater.
I want
and
to.
was flipping off the staff.
I want to-
you know
I did
who I
hear
am.
I
about
wanted
this,
to fuck her after that. Like I did a really big crush on her after that. Hold on.
Saw it a boner.
No, I had a big boner after that.
No, I saw her picture after, and I was like, oh.
Is she?
She
What is
looked.
she
hold
running
on,
for?
Hold on.
Is she running for? She's not running.
No,
for
She's
she's
already-
a congresswoman, dude.
She's a congresswoman.
And where? Utah? Right? Is it
Some
Utah?
weird place.
It's definitely Utah. In fucking Mormon land.
Can I see this?
Giving a hand job in a theater in Mormon land is crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Dude.
Ooh, okay.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she was looking.
How old was that video?
What was she doing at the movies? It just happened,
It just. There's no way.
right?
Yeah,
That was
Yeah.
This is like
She was
Couple
flipping her off
weeks
saying,
ago.
"Do you know who I am?" and that kind
Was
of
she
thing.
drunk as shit?
probably.
There's a. That's.
Yeah, why is she in that movie theater dressed like that? Who does that?
Was she going to see Oppenheimer like that?
I don't know what she was saying.
Dude, they're still showing
Was
that.
it you getting the handy?
Giving?
Getting. Getting.
Yo, do you want to go see it on
You were
Monday?
giving her a hand job?
You want to go see Oppenheimer on Monday in Enfield?
Is it still showing
Yeah.
here?
She looks really good.
I would, Antonio.
I want to see it again.
Yeah, why is she dressed like she's going to homecoming?
I don't know.
Yo,
Yeah.
Like the choker necklace with like the skin tight dress, like you're going to the movies like that? It was a date night, I guess. Got a little too hammered on date night.
I would have hammered with her.
Got wild in the movie. So what? They caught her and then someone like called her out and then she just
No, it was
turned on
on
everybody?
video. They had like
Yeah,
the
they had it on
infrared
video.
video or whatever the fuck in the theater, and they like asked her to leave.
Yeah, so they caught her and then when they asked her to leave, that's when she started getting.
Yeah, then she had a bitch fit.
She had a belligerent
Yeah.
fest. Wow. I remember hearing about that, but I didn't know about the hand job part.
All right. Hand job's a little aggressive to what happened. She was like,
They were getting touchy feely.
they were getting touchy
Yeah, it was
feely.
gropey.
It wasn't
all
like his
gropey.
cock was out.
Are they in
Like-
high school?
Well, that's.
She,
That's
yeah,
what
dude,
everyone's
she's like
doing.
She's dressed. She's dressed
she's like a
she's going to
48-year-old
homecoming.
senator.
Yeah, she's old. Not old, but she's older.
I don't know. She's just like
Yeah, well.
they're trying to get the flame back or something. Start doing weird shit. I mean,
Well, that was the first date apparently, and then everyone's like,
that's worse.
no, but then everyone's like,
I didn't know that.
PFT was like, if she's doing that on a first date,
Wait, what did he say? She's doing that in a red sea?
if she's doing that on a first date, like what's she doing after?
Oh my god. Yeah, I'm down. I'm down.
All right.
We still have a game to pick.
Yeah, we'll
too.
get back to our regularly scheduled programming.
Okay, yeah. 49ers.
San Fran at Minnesota. San Fran's a 7-point favorite. Over under something. Who cares?
This
Bro, a
game is-
million teams have a bye this week.
Yeah, a
Damn.
million. Literally a million. I don't care about this game whatsoever.
This game is like
Yeah, it's a weird game.
Just San Fran -7, right? Like,
I said
Yeah.
that last week.
San Fran makes Kirk look like shit, man.
I mean, he has to look awful.
Oh
in this
yeah, it's
game.
prime time too.
They don't have Justin Jefferson. Like, how do they score points in this game?
But then, like, you say that, and then, like...
Then Kirk has 400
Yeah,
yards.
and KJ Osborne has 3 touchdowns and whatever.
Kirk recently has been better in primetime games, but
Well, are we disregarding the fact that, like, this is a big spread and, like, the Vikings will at least keep it close? Like, they probably will just keep it somewhat moderately close.
I know I thought about it, but
No?
No, they're not gonna keep. I don't know.
No. I don't know
Like,
either.
in my head, like I can kind of see it, but like
I mean,
then
the
I
Vikings
think, like,
are
yeah,
at
that's
home,
stupid.
right? Like the Vikings.
Yeah,
are
they're
at
at home. I don't know. Niners are.
Sure,
they
I'll
just
take
lost.
the Vikings to cover the big. You trap me into that. Whatever.
Sorry.
I don't know. Niners just lost. So
Because I trapped you, you trapped me, so we're in this together.
I'll take
Entrapment.
San Francisco.
You're taking San Fran?
Yeah.
Who cares?
Okay, pick
I'm not
3.
saying you, just like in general, who cares about this jam?
So who picks the order for pick 3? Because me and Antonio both went 2-1.
Jiminy Crickets.
Just whoever wants to go, just fire away.
Antonio, you can pick who goes first if you want. Totally up to you, my sweet prince.
Salmi Nolan.
Okay.
Salmi Nolan, he says.
Salmi Nolan.
Eagles -2.5. I'm not giving any analysis. Eagles -2.5. Ravens -3.
Yep.
Broncos +1.
Back to the well.
All right. Let's start off with what we have in common. Eagles -2.5.
Yeah, he likes that. But yeah, I won't pick against you,
Patriots +8.5.
of course.
I can't go back. I already.
Nah, you can't go back.
Do you wanna?
I want
How bad do
Patriots.
you
I want
want it?
Patriots too, but don't worry about it. Don't worry, it's fine.
No, you don't want Patriots.
I do over the Broncos. Over the Broncos,
The
dog.
Bills.
Over the Broncos, yeah, he does.
No, I'm saying instead of the Broncos.
Oh, over the Broncos. Yeah.
I would let it go.
No, that's always been a rule. Once your turn's
All right.
up, your turn's up.
Yeah, he was.
it's
he
like
was real quick with it, and
it's-
he was like, "I'm not giving any analysis."
It's like chess. Once you lift your hand off the piece, you're done.
Okay. All right. Yeah, Eagles, then Patriots plus the 8.5, and there's a few here I kind of like. You know, I mean, Tampa Bay's pretty cool looking. So are the Rams, but I don't know. I'm gonna go with the Cardinals.
Wow.
okay,
I'm gonna go with the Cardinals.
interesting.
That's 3-0. If I've ever seen it.
When was the last time he took the Cardinals in his pick 3?
Never.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do I take the same teams every fucking week? Ravens I took
No.
last week. Broncos
Well-
I take every week.
In your pick 3, though.
Yeah, in my pick 3.
No, he's been on the Broncos in the pick 3 for the last.
He's
this
been on
is
the
like-
Ravens and Colts. I feel like you've been on.
Yeah.
All right. I am going to take first and foremost games I feel the most confident in.
Detroit.
No. I'm going to take Tampa Bay -2.5.
Wow. I was thinking you were going to do that.
I think, I just think that's too small of a spread, and I think Tampa Bay is going to eat them alive.
Wow.
Number
That's a better
2,
pick than the Cardinals, actually.
give me the Chargers +5.5.
Wow.
I think the Chargers, like I said, they are always just in these random games. They always play the Chiefs well for some reason, too, which is weird.
Are you the fucking guy that hit Jake Paul or Logan Paul in the head? Who was that?
Oh, yeah, in that...
Oh, Dylan Danis? Yeah.
Yeah. And then the guy comes in, chucks a water bottle at him.
And then Dylan Danis doesn't throw a punch the whole fight.
Yeah, and he was a pussy. And last but not least, we're going 3 for 3, gentlemen. Give me
Pats?
the Eagles -2.5.
Oh, wow.
They are, they're going to...
I don't know the last time we've done that.
We haven't done that in a while.
Yeah.
I wonder. I feel like we've done that less than like 3 times.
I was going to say, I can't remember it at all.
That's good then. That's
It
good.
must have been like a time that like Tom Brady was still playing and we all just either all took the Bucks or it could have even been when he
It
was with
probably
the
the
Pats.
Bucks. No, we never took the Patriots when he was there.
I wish I kept like a log of like all the picks.
I
Like,
mean,
I
you
keep
look-
the record, but I don't have like.
I
a
mean,
log.
the best we could do is just go back and listen to like a random one from like 3-4 years ago.
What are the odds you picked the right one?
Well, I mean,
Leave it up to me, bro.
You would. You'd just be like episode 32.
It's funny listening to the old ones.
I'm gonna go
sometimes.
back and listen to
It's
episode
entertaining.
32 now. Give me a prop, Antonio.
I have not thought about this yet.
I already know Antonio's.
Why? Because I said Chris Godwin earlier.
I
That's
know
not
you
till
like
next
to-
week though.
Oh, you didn't say till
yeah,
week
no, I
8?
said not till week 8.
Oh, never mind then. I'm an idiot.
You'll like mine.
Yeah,
I
go
love
ahead.
yours already.
Alvin Kamara touchdown.
Yeah. I like that. Did you like that too?
Who, Kamara?
Yeah.
Sure. But I'm not
I
going to say that as
also-
my prop.
I don't like saying this because he's on my fantasy team. Tyreek Hill under receiving yards this week.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why? Because now everybody's talking about him getting
Eagles.
2,000.
Yeah, it's just not going to be a. It's not going to be a crazy week for him.
What's his face?
He's good.
Oh, Marquise Brown touchdown.
Yuck. Yuck.
That was the grossest. It's gonna hit too.
Hollywood Brown, dude.
Oh
It's so gross, but it's gonna hit, isn't it?
no.
Yeah, it is.
No.
Yeah, it is.
No.
Because he said it. If I said it,
No shot.
No.
I mean, I think the Cardinals are going to do good this weekend.
And someone's got to score.
Yeah, someone's got to score.
Someone has to score. That's a good point. Mine's gonna be. I had one and I lost it.
Cooper Cup.
No.
Pooper Pub.
Najee Harris touchdown.
Yuck.
Mo Alley Cox touchdown. No, give me Hunter Henry touchdown.
Julio Jones.
Wow.
Yeah. We have some gross props this week.
Yo, Julio Jones.
Parlay those together.
Ramondre Stevenson is scoring this week. Also.
Hunter, you think they're gonna get 2 touchdowns?
No, I don't think Hunter.
Get Hollywood Brown in your fantasy lineups this week, folks.
You know what I realized? We may be dumb.
Well, we're not retarded.
Well, no, but
You
like
guys made me dumb, so.
no, we're dumb, but like we're not smart, but we have the funniest podcast.
No, I think we do provide the entertainment factor. That's for damn sure. But when it comes to picks, absolutely not. I'm on protest until I go 2-1 for no records, just so everyone knows. Also,
I might just go back and see what our records
I'm
are.
6 weeks into the season, Antonio, and I'm 5-14.
You're going to have to pick like a Sal game of the year at some point this season.
and then it's gonna lose.
It was the Packers and Titans last year, and I'll never forget because I had my own fiasco.
Driving back.
Yeah. I wonder what it's going to be
Drove
this
back
year.
over the line just to pick a loser.
I haven't felt normally
to
there,
put $200 on the Packers
I had
money line.
$500 on the Packers that game. That was
Wow. Wow.
What was I gonna say? Oh, there's normally like one game every year where
Gotta
I'm like,
hate the
I'm fucking ramming this team. Like this team.
Wow.
This team is mine this week. But like I haven't felt like that yet.
Yo, Giants
You're
Jets next
going.
week.
What was that girl's name? The bitch in the movie theater.
Lauren Boebert.
Lauren Boebert.
Yeah, we went on a thing about that all because I said
Going
Robert's
Lauren
name.
Boebert
I
on the team.
might change all my fantasy team
Boebert?
names to Lauren Boebert right now.
Boebert.
Boebert.
That's
Like
an ugly name.
Boebert or some shit. Boebert.
So going Lauren Boebert on a team.
Dude,
Wow, Cincinnati and San Francisco play next week.
San Fran for all of it.
That's a classic matchup
That'll
if I've ever
happen.
seen.
Is that your Lauren Boebert game?
The Lauren
Dude.
Boebert game of the year.
All right.
Giants Jets next
Yeah,
week.
we done it.
I think-
yeah, that's it.
All right. Over and out.
No,
gentlemen.
no.
Yes.